Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello out there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to New Thought Media Network's morning prayer. Thank you so much for being with me this morning and welcome, welcome. So today's prayer goes, we do a short prayer from 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Mountain Pacific time, and also 8:15 to 8:30 in the evening. So it's a great way to support your spiritual practice by joining us for both of those prayer times. So welcome, welcome, and thank you for joining me. Today is May 15th, 2021, and I'm Rev Lisa, and I am here to share a prayer with you. I'm here to support you in that. So welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here this morning. Let's see who is here this morning. Good morning, Wayne. Good to see you. And Kathy's here. Good morning, Kathy. Blessings, blessings. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Wonderful. So what we do, as many of you know, we start our morning prayer out by talking a little bit about the way that we like to pray is in an affirmative manner. So when we do prayer, we come from an affirmative perspective, and it actually is called a science of mind prayer, affirmative prayer. So we use ancient wisdom and new thought, put them together for a beautiful faith and philosophy, and that's what we stand by. So that is the style of prayer we like to do, more of an affirmative prayer, because we know and recognize that we are connected to that divine source. We know that that is within us, and we are connected to it by our divine birthright. So therefore, our prayers are heard and are answered in divine time. So that is what we believe. So that's the style of our prayer. So usually I like to do a reading, and then we move into the prayer, and then a couple of announcements of some great shows that are coming up today, and then you're on with your day. So we have a prayer, a reading from my Richer Living. This is my lovely daily guide. As you can see, it's well used. And this is by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker, two of our great New Thought leaders. So I like today's reading. It is a beautiful one. So they say, I place my affairs in the hands of divine goodness and enter into the fullness of life. And there's a little quote from the Bible, and they're doing the Lord's Prayer, which I love. So, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that is Matthew 6:10. When Jesus said, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, he was affirming that there is a perfection at the center of everything. I love that. There is a perfection at the center of everything. He was affirming that. He was telling us that when we reach this inward perfection, it will be revealed to us, ourselves and others, that it must finally establish the kingdom of God on earth, as it most certainly will. Realizing the kingdom of God is the kingdom of joy, and that joy at the heart of eternal is most wonderfully kind. I place my affairs in keeping of the divine love. I permit my thoughts to be directed by divine wisdom. The spirit within guides me and directs my paths, guides me into peace, prosperity, and happiness. Isn't that what we always want? Isn't that what we want more of? So the kingdom, this is the kingdom that I am recognizing, and I affirm. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Beautiful. It's a nice traditional one for today. I did enjoy that, though. I felt like that was really great, especially when they're talking about the idea of the talking about the kingdom, that it really is that perfection that is within us, that is in the center of who we are. And then talking about that you establish the kingdom of God on earth. And it does come through knowing and recognizing that we are connected to that center. We are connected to that core. That is the kingdom that we live, that we express in our daily lives. So, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. So we just know and recognize that we are connected to that kingdom within, and that it is already there. It is already done. And that's the good news. I think that's a great way to look at that. Yes, and good morning, Cynthia. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Always good to see everybody. Thank you for joining. And yeah, so that is our reading for this morning. And of course, now I just want to invite you to send us your prayer requests. We'd love to have them. What we do is the entire prayer team will pray on that for the entire week. So know that your prayers are heard and they are answered in divine time. Always remember that part. A lot of times that's the hard part, because we want our prayers to be answered immediately. And sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. But I truly believe that divine wisdom that is above, below, within, knows when and where and what, as far as the divine timing goes of our prayers, and knows what's best for us. So send us your prayer requests, prayer@ntmedia.org, and we will shoot those over in an email, and we will get to work on those for you. So join me now. Just take a few minutes and center yourself. Get yourself in a nice spot. You know, you can sit and just feel your feet beneath yourself and connected with the earth. And close your eyes. Just take a deep breath in. One more breath. For I know that every breath is the breath of God. It is the breath of life that breathes us right here, right now. And that with this very breath, we are connected to that divine source that lives within us. With every breath, we know that it is the breath of God, the breath of life, breathing us right here, right now. And that is a miracle. And we give thanks and know that we are connected to this higher source, and that it is powerful and resonates deep within us. As we know and recognize that we are surrounded by that divine light, love, and energy, we now connect to that kingdom within. That kingdom is every divine quality that you desire. Love, peace, harmony, wisdom, health, wholeness, connectedness, prosperity, abundance, happiness. All of these qualities are divine qualities of God. They are the divine qualities of life. They're the divine qualities of this source, of the divine source that lives within us. And we are connected to it. Know and recognize that we are surrounded in and through our body, mind, and soul. We are connected to this higher power, for it resonates deep within our soul. As we take time to recognize that not only there is that divine intelligence that operates in and through this universe, it is a universal presence. It resides in and through all things. It is omnipresent in this universe and beyond. We know that we are connected to that divine source, that divine wisdom. It moves and lives and breathes right here inside of us. And as we stay connected to our kingdom of heaven, we know that it is expressing right here on earth. We express that right here, right now, today. So as we go about our day today, we take time to be mindful as we start our day with prayer or meditation. We step into our spiritual practice and allow that to guide our day. And we take the time, even if it's 5 minutes a day, Take the time to center yourself into the day. We feel that presence. We know and recognize that love and that source that lives within us. It carries us through the day and through the evening. So as we take time to connect and we be mindful of our thoughts, we be mindful of our actions throughout the day, we know that when we do it from a place of love, we release the fear, we release anxiety, we release a lack of trust or lack of faith, and step into the truth of who we are as that divine spirit, as that divine essence. And know that we are connected to that powerful source and that it lives within us right here, right now. We are experiencing, expressing the kingdom of heaven right here on earth, right here, right now. We know that that kingdom of God lives within us right here as we go about our day. We just allow this to be our perspective, this mindful perspective. And know that we come from a place of love. And as we come from a place of love, then we receive love. We receive great things. We receive harmony and peace, love and prosperity and abundance and harmony and all of those beautiful qualities of God, of qualities of life, qualities of that higher power. They come to us as we express them. It is the law of reciprocity. For as we give, so shall we receive. And that is how we express our day. It's how we experience our day. So we just give great thanksgiving, knowing that we are guided by that divine light, and allow that to be the blessing of the day. So as you sit with me now, feel that presence in and through and around you, and know that that divine light is blessing you right here, right now, and blesses you through your day. And we send this love and blessings out into the universe, out into the world, into the rest of the world, and bless everyone we come in contact with. And know that today is a good day. So with a grateful heart, I release these words into the universe, knowing that they are heard and received. And together we affirm, and so it is. Yes, yes. Very good. Wonderful, you guys. So thank you for joining me for that prayer. And don't forget to send us your prayer requests. We certainly are happy to receive those. Let's see. So we have some wonderful things coming up. Let's see. Oh, and there's Ursula. Good morning, Ursula. So good to see you. Hope you're feeling good. It's so good to see you. Sending you love and blessings. Wonderful, wonderful. And thank you, Cynthia. Wonderful. And you have a great day as well. A blessing, blessing, blessing. And you too. Thanks, Kathy. Yes, so we have our, at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard, we have our, the Science of Mind lecture series is coming up. So look on the website for that. Look on the Facebook page. You'll see that. You can click on it and join at 9 o'clock for the lecture series. We also have in the evening, Spirit Says Sing, which is a newer program. And I think that's definitely going to be something to check out. That is at 6 p.m. this evening. Also, I'd like to invite you to come see me at my show. I'd love to have you there, 1 o'clock, 1 to 1:30 on Wednesdays for a dazzling good spiritual conversation. I am working on I'm a spiritual coach, and I am working on all of the things, the details that go with that. So this month we are working on Mindfulness May. This month is about being mindful. Of course, every month is, but it's really about getting that, sparking your attention and getting you set on what that is. So join me on Wednesday at 1 to 1:30 for Mindfulness May, and I'll look forward to seeing you there. We also like to, of course, invite you to share your gifts and your tithes, because we know as we give, so shall we receive, and that reciprocity works perfectly. So this is a great opportunity for you to support this ministry and support us as we grow and grow and grow this New Thought Media Network. So send your Send your tithes and blessings. Send us a prayer request too. ntmedia.org, and then click on donate and send us your gifts and your tithes. We so gratefully appreciate that. And all right, that is our show for this morning. Thank you for joining me. Good to see you. David, good morning, David. Thank you. Thanks for coming. All right, guys, we'll have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will look forward to seeing you in the very near future. Peace and blessings. Bye.